Imagine a sun-drenched day at a historic castle. The air is thick with anticipation, a gentle buzz of hundreds of hopeful conversations. This is the scene at Portchester Castle, where the beloved Antiques Roadshow has set up its tents. People from all walks of life have come, clutching dusty paintings, forgotten jewelry, and strange little trinkets from the attic, each one whispering a silent question. Is this the one? Is this the discovery that changes everything? For most, the day ends with a charming story and a modest valuation. But for one unassuming married couple, their journey to the expert's table would unfold into one of the most breathtaking moments in the show's long and storied history. They carried with them a small, modest case, holding not just a family heirloom, but a story of unimaginable courage that was about to be brought into the light. The specialist for the day was Mark Smith, a man whose eyes have appraised countless artifacts of war. He has seen the glint of polished silver and the faded ink of centuries-old letters. His demeanor is usually one of calm, professional curiosity. But as the couple presented their item, a profound shift occurred. His practiced composure melted away, replaced by a look of sheer, unadulterated awe. The air grew still. "This is a unique moment on the Antiques Roadshow," Mark began, his voice laced with a reverence that immediately silenced the surrounding chatter. He looked from the medal to the couple, his expression a mixture of disbelief and excitement. "In all the years I've been on the roadshow, we have never had a Victoria Cross." The words hung in the air, a Victoria Cross, not just a medal, but the highest and most prestigious award for gallantry in the face of the enemy that can be awarded to British and Commonwealth forces. It is a symbol of heroism at its most absolute and honor forged in the crucible of conflict. "The highest award for gallantry this country has," Mark reiterated, his gaze fixed on the small bronze cross. Who was this man? With a quiet sense of pride, the husband gestured towards his wife. "This was my wife's grandfather," he explained. "Unfortunately, I wasn't privileged enough to meet him, but my wife knew him when she was a young child." His wife, the granddaughter of the hero, leaned in. Her connection to this incredible man was a fragile thread of memory, a faint echo from early childhood. "I have very vague memories," she shared softly, a bittersweet smile playing on her lips. "Because I actually was only coming up to my 5th birthday when he passed away. I'm very proud of him, obviously, with what he achieved." That achievement was something Mark Smith was about to share with the world. He noted that the man, Sergeant James Ockenden, had served in the brutal and notorious Battle of Passchendaele during World War I. He then picked up the official citation and began to read. As he spoke, the story of one man's incredible bravery painted a vivid, harrowing picture. The date was October 4, 1917, near Limesmark, Belgium. The landscape was a hellscape of mud, craters, and constant fire. In the attack on the morning of October 4, 1917, Mark Reed, his voice steady, Sergeant James Ockenden was acting company sergeant major. Noticing the right platoon held up by an enemy machine gun which was causing many casualties, he, with absolute disregard for his personal safety, immediately rushed the gun. You can almost feel the moment, the terror, the deafening roar of battle, and one man deciding that the lives of his comrades were more important than his own. He charged forward alone into the face of certain death, killed 2 of the gunners, and followed and killed the 3rd, who was making his escape across no man's land. He then led a party to an attack on a trench. This party was heavily fired on as it advanced. Sergeant Ockenden dashed ahead and called upon the garrison to surrender. But his heroic actions weren't over. When the enemy continued to fire, he didn't falter. With great boldness, Sergeant Ockenden then opened fire himself. Having killed 4 of the enemy, he forced the remaining 16 to surrender. During the remainder of the day, Sergeant Ockenden displayed the greatest gallantry. A stunned silence followed the reading. The crowd, the crew, and the couple were all transported back to that muddy field, to the unimaginable courage of one man. "Wow," Mark breathed, finally looking up. "For that he is awarded the Victoria Cross. It's a very humble medal." He explained the beautiful philosophy behind its design. Queen Victoria herself insisted that the medal be crafted from a simple material, bronze, said to be from captured cannons, because its value was never meant to be monetary. It's not about the metal, Mark emphasized, it's about the deed behind the metal. But in the world of antiques, even items of purely symbolic value can acquire a financial one. It was time for the final, inevitable